Holy Jesus. I fucked it all the way up. Hold on.
What the hell was that? Oh man, I'm getting a flashback to all these Stephen J. Canal movie TV shows. Riptide! Thank you, Dr.Ben.
Yeah! This art is just so freaking crazy and just like so, like this is the epitome of like underground comics to me. I think I love it. I think it is so cool. I don't know, just the certain things like she's walking away and she just has this big ass with
look at that big ass, look at that big juicy booty, this Latina
with her twisted deformed arm looking over her shoulder. I love it so much. It's almost Ted McKeever-ish in a way. I don't know. It's like Beavis and Butthead on meth. How do you like that? I don't know. But it's so cool. Like, there's just something very compelling and just... I love his stuff. I'm a fan. Great storyteller. Just totally, as I've said before, the epitome of, like, underground indie comics. Right there, Dr.Ben Anthony. Such great, color choices and just, I don't know, I'm with it. Inimitable, I love it. I love the color scheme you chose here, and this looks so good. Good job, Dr.Ben.
Love it.
For you 90s stoners out there.
This just felt... Yeah, this stuff I really like too. I love underground stuff, and this side of the book had tried to bring a lot of that feel into it, and I really appreciate it.
Wow. Yeah, that's Dr. Ben again, man. He had been away from comics for a long time, and now he's back. He's got these crazy colors.
Yes, I like.
Really great work. And some of it's like meta too, it's got talking about Brubaker, Sean Phillips. This is like, he is in this. He's the guy with the chops and the bald head there in the top right. So like,
That's the Broob.
Yeah, his hat. Yeah, does Broob know about this? He would love this.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah. I've never been with anything less than a man so fine. I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone past with a girl named Bo, but somehow they just don't end up as mine. It's a death-defying life I lead. I take my chances. I die for living in the movies and TV. But the hardest thing I ever do is watch my leading ladies kiss some other guy while I'm bandaging my knee. I might fall from a tall building, I might roll a brand new car, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Redford such a star. I've never spent much time in school, but I've taught ladies plenty. It's true, I hire my body out for pay. Hey, I've gotten burned over Cheryl Teague's, blown up for Raquel Welch. But when I wind up in the hay, it's only hay. Hey, I might jump an open drawbridge or Tarzan from a vine, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that makes Eastwood look so fine.
understanding.
We're on a mission from God.
That was all muted. Excellent. This stream is starting off perfectly. This is the the curse of Pissgore.
That is rotten.
We came here. Want to let you guys know we got relaunch going on today. Big relaunch.
Yeah.
Ed Pissgore.
Mm-hmm.
We have him here, or well, he's on the line.
Yes.
A lot of people have been asking where he is.
Yeah.
It's been a big week.
Know. Yeah.
Been a big week in the
Lots
world of
of
comic
people
books.
have been saying some things about him.
You know, I mean, I try to stay what do they call that?
Impartial.
Neutral. Try to stay neutral a lot. You know, I do like to make jokes, as we've said. You know, I'm a so I mean that was my take on things. Was I was making a joke about earlier, as we discussed. You know, they snubbed our Death of Superman comic book, and I was making a joke about that, and then the next day, all these ladies come out all saying all this stuff about him. I was like, oh shit, did I encourage all of them somehow by like making a joke about the poor bastard?
Yeah,
like is that even possible? I mean, that's what I'm saying, is that possible that like I don't want to like try and steal the thunder or whatever of the whatchamacallit, the victims, accusers.
Well,
you know,
hey,
but
well, I mean, you know,
seem conspicuous. I made a joke. You want me to show you? Did you? Because you're not on. Sam is not on the. He is
Instagram.
He's kind of like what you would call an elemental, like the Parliament of Trees.
Yes,
he's kind of like one of those guys.
Yeah, I go through the fungoid networks of the underground.
Yes,
the root systems, and out to the rivers in the streams. But the technology, it eludes me.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, is like is it paused? That's paused. Okay. So you know, he's not able to see some of the things that we are, like my jokes on Instagram. So that's why I wanted to show him, just because shit, where's the present thing? What is going on with my phone here? My computer. And still. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't have the
what?
There it is. I gotta move it. Present.
Okay, there you go.
There it is. We're getting there.
Yeah. People are just coming in and dropping out.
What? Why? Now you can hear this through those headphones if you want.
Sure.
It should. Or we should make sure too. Actually, hold on. Why don't we make sure is that you can hear that, right? Okay, so that was.
Is it going?
Is it not? Can you not?
I can't hear it through these.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my gosh. I can hear us on here though. So we got that. Let's try and play it again.
Okay, my gosh. I can hear us on here, though. So we got that. Let's try and play it again.
Still
I
can't
don't
hear it
know.
on there?
I don't know. I just say give that up.
You can see it on there.
Yeah, I can see it.
Still can't hear it on there.
It's just like
I don't know.
So it's kind of like the volume won't play that. I guess
I don't know.
that's odd.
Well,
Well, we
anyway,
did try.
what was our point here? What were we getting to?
Just that, like with all the people making
You were
the
making
accusations-
jokes about
making
Pissgore
jokes. I was just
and
making jokes. You
Yeah.
gotta lighten the mood with all the people all.
it's almost April Fool's Day. Somebody's got to
Yeah.
be a fool sometimes.
Nobody has been sending me jokes for April Fool's Day. I've been asking for jokes.
I have a
Do
plan.
roast.
I have a plan for April Fool's Day. If I work on April Fool's Day,
If you work on
I'm doing it with my coworkers. It's a coordinated effort.
coordinated job.
Like whenever they call a certain person to a task, we're going to pretend to be different people. So like that day we're somebody else, and
Like if they're like calling Sam, the other person would show up.
yes,
If the other person is named Kevin,
yes,
they say calling Kevin,
I would
you show up.
Yes, yeah, that is what the plan is.
Okay.
I'm going to try and get the deets on Friday, about who is going to be who. We don't know who is going to be who yet. But that's the April Fool's plan for the Big Bird Incorporated or Giant Eagle.
I see. Okay. Well.
Oh, so yeah,
you could do the. I can bring up the that comic strip.
Oh yeah.
Did you want to read? Did you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Who do you want to
it's
do?
funny. I want to do Pissgore.
You want to do Pissgore?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so this isn't me, right? Hold on. I got to pull it up on this thing. Let me make sure.
I like that. Bram Stoker's Dracula is your screensaver. Movie's so good.
Oh, here, I know what to do. Okay. I got to where is it at? I saved the I replied to my own message is what it was, so that I could see the
Okay, there
this
it is.
is it. I gotta go down to the well, that's still not the wait, if I go to his thing, I bet it has it. Yeah, look.
All right.
Okay, so now I have to. I still have to share that. You guys are like, God bless you guys for like hanging in there. If you're watching,
Oh
this.
my God, I would
This-
leave too.
Don't tell them to leave.
No,
but just
no.
Thank
we
you,
got
you know.
funny stuff for you.
Yeah. So this is. Do you want to go ahead and read that?
Well, well,
nudge me when I get to my.
Okay, who is doing who? You're doing.
I'll do the intro and then you do.
Okay.
You do Ed.
Okay.
And I'll do Jim.
Okay.
So this is somebody called Careless Whisper. Ed's room 1. Meanwhile, at the cartoonist kayfabe compound, it's been 3 days, Ed. It's pretty bad.
Look, man, all these civilians and jobbers just blowing their load because they finally got Eddie P in their crosshairs. Public enemy number 1, baby.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna stay laying low until the next guy fucks up and says the N-word or gets himself into a talkative state with a minor. Then once all these dickheads have forgotten, moved on, we're going to go back to doing what we do best, Jimmy. Making comics, baby! Now, give me my marching orders and I'll be on my way.
I don't really feel like
Give my marching orders, Jimmy.
Read more comics.
Ha! Way ahead of you, Jimmy.
Wait, I gotta go on this one. See, I'm getting myself all mixed up. Hold on. Okay, so that's number 2. This is the second one.
Yeah. Okay.
That starts with you. That starts with you.
Oh yeah, bad news, Jimmy. The cartoonist.
Wait.
Oh shit.
No.
I hit the.
I can't read that small.
Cartoonist kayfabe compound has been compromised all day yesterday. I had some fucking Yenta from Pittsburgh Action News banging on my front door. She finally gives up, and then she goes off harassing my pops.
Oh, geez, Ed. That's. I hope they don't come to my house.
I hope not, Jimmy. I hope not.
Close up on that. That really
close up.
Yeah, you need the close up on that to really get the joke fully.
Can I not? See, I think that's what I wanted to try and use the. I want to do
the sign.
I know it won't. That's what I'm saying. It won't.
Oh,
Jesus.
Well. He's hanging out at Jim Rugg's house. That's the joke.
Yes. It says the. What does it say? It says, if anyone wants me, I'll be at Jim Rugg's house at Pissgore.
Mm-hmm.
Let me, okay, so that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't zoom in on the image. I did it on the thing. I could do it on the iPad, but I need to have you sharing the iPad thing, and it seemed like it would be easier to do this, but for some reason this won't zoom in on the image. I don't think.
Wow,
no, that's what it looks like on the screen. And then see, that's what I'm saying. Like if I go up here, zoom, nada, nothing. Look at that.
Yeah, it just kind of like bumps up and down.
Yeah, look over here. See, same size, doesn't change anything.
Well,
welcome to your favorite YouTube channel, Cartoonist Kayfabe. I'm Ed Pissgore.
I'm Jim Rugg.
Jimmy, what week is it?
March 27th. 4 days since the allegations had.
Tell the people what you've been up to, Jimmy.
Well, Ed, I've been sitting quietly in my house, not speaking to anyone and deleting any negative comments about you that show up in my socials, just like you told me.
You're a good pal, Jimmy.
I'm just worried with everything that's going on at the minute. I can't imagine how you must feel.
I'm all good, Jimmy. Now that I can't leave the crib, productivity has gone up 70%. Woohoo! I've finished 90 pages of the Switchblade Shorties just this week.
That is impressive, Ed.
As my man Ice Cube would say, today was a good day.
You need a drum hit for that, but I don't have one. I forgot we can read it on here. That'd be better. You.
It's been a weird few days, Jimmy. My carefully curated schedule has gone right out the fucking window.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I haven't been getting my 10,000 steps in either, so I've just been sitting here with nothing but my thoughts and my spinner rack.
Well,
during time, I've been doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of self-reflection, Jimmy.
Wow, Ed.
And with that self-reflection, I've come to the conclusion that I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I'm not proud of everything I've done. But I had a revelation, Jimmy, and at this moment, I can proudly and unequivocally say I'm gonna be a better man moving forward.
What's your secret, Ed?
It's called whiteout, Jimmy.
See, that was the official sound of like grabbing a bottle of whiteout. Bleed proof white.
He wants to wipe his slate
I didn't even pull up the right.
Yeah, well, we
Hold
were
on a
reading
second.
it, but show
We
him
read
so
the
we
whole-
can see it. We read one of the things, right? I think
I read it all backwards. Oh Jesus! Well, they heard that one at least, I guess. Where did I get this one? On. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm just gonna share this thing then. I'll put it on Twitter. That way, I can just like grab it.
All right.
I'm so dumb. Dumb.
Well, they had a they heard some funny stuff. They
heard it.
They just didn't see all of it.
They heard it, but they didn't see it. What the? I'm so dumb. So dumb. See, that's me saying I'm so dumb. Let me do the Ed voice out.
Okay.
You do Jimmy. We'll see. Is anybody in the chat? No. One person. If you like, put a 1. If you like, Sam.
What?
Well, that's the other thing. There's
slow down.
Whoever gets the most gets to live.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me pull. Okay, so let me present that. That's us. Pull this up. Okay. Yeah, it's been a weird few days, Jimmy. My carefully curated schedule has gone right out the fucking window.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I haven't been getting my 10,000 steps in either. So I've been sitting here with nothing but my thoughts and my spinner rack.
Tell me, well, I've been
but during that time, I've been doing a lot of soul searching. Yeah, I've been a lot of self-reflection, Jimmy.
Wow, Ed.
And with that self-reflection, I've come to the conclusion I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I'm not proud of everything that I've done, but I had a revelation, Jimmy. And at this moment, I could probably unequivocally say I'm gonna be a better man going forward.
What's your secret, Ed?
It's called whiteout, Jimmy. So it's supposed to be like he's white? What does that mean? What is the joke? I mean, it is funny.
He's like,
but it sounds like a joke that I would hear him say. Like I actually think of like him saying that. I mean, like, what's your even joke, dude?
No, I think I get it though. I think I get the joke though. Like,
I can't believe it didn't play the sound. I don't know why it did that. Yeah. Oh well. Well, so like
but anyway, he's had some allegations against him, Mr.
Pissgore. Mr. Pissgore has some allegations, but I mean it's okay. You know, we're not we don't hate people. We don't think you should like not be allowed to make comics, you know. So what do you want to look at? Have you ever seen his comics? These Red Room comics?
Yes, I've seen his Red Room comics. I have a few of them.
I got a box full of them over here. Lots of which I don't have. I don't have that one.
I have like way more than this, but like I don't know where they went.
What's this one?
I got the Antisocial Network Red Room number 4. Can they see it? Yeah, there it is, right there, fading in and out of reality. There it is.
Oh, here, yeah, hold it. Show it to them over there.
Well,
oh Jesus,
I already did.
Well, like for like a minute more. I need to put up this under the thing here. Shit's flying everywhere. This is what I'm saying. This is fun, you know, like I said, I'm not really sure what all he did or didn't do. He's got to face some jokes for it, though, definitely. See a set of girls' messages or some shit. You gotta be careful with them girls. Okay, so we got to figure out. Mute that. Okay. Yeah, see, this is the problem with these phones. Oh, wait a second.
What?
I just got a message, actually.
What? From whom?
Got a message from Ed Pissgore himself.
Yeah.
Says he's here if we want to see him.
Uh-huh.
Why is that in there?
At the door?
That's
Or he's in the house? He's in the building?
it's like a message from him on the thing. Here, you pull it up and you'll see what I'm talking about. Jesus. Sorry about trying this. Like I said, I was in the middle of putting all these things together with the camera on here. And everything all kind of happened at once.
So where's that man at? He's got a line on here. Get him on here.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna play us a real quick commercial, folks. And then I'm gonna pull them up here. This is gonna be. Hold on.
And Bob, remember, you are my number one guy. Yes, sir.
Ed, is that you? Is that you? Are you okay, buddy? Ed.
Yeah.
Are you doing okay? You got anything to say? Any? Oh, well, okay. You got any? Well, you want me to just let you go? You got any comment on anything? All right. Well, I guess we'll just let him go. I'll go to commercial break here.
Kristen Murray scum that from giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. Literally come out from under rocks. They have green colored skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. Have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy with sick stuff, man. She sleeps in that same room as the creepy widow woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. My spirit gets close to that evil ourselves a center craft. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of foreign people, the very worst time, and I'm so pissed. Gonna step your dollar at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
Did we get it?
On. But
I gotta hold on. Okay. Okay, well, so this one, that one's unmuted. This one is muted, so we should be, as always. If it's I don't think it's messed up.
all right.
Sorry about that. Okay. Well, do you want to do the
Flipping from?
do the flipping?
Yeah, I'll do
You do the
flipping.
flipping, and I'll do the gripping over here.
All right.
I'll just we'll put this onto a solo. That should still keep us with the volume. Should be fine, I think.
So which one were we going to look at?
Whichever one you want to do. This
Well,
I thought this
yeah,
one
this
was
is-
neat
okay.
because I remember
Yeah.
when he was doing this one, he got like a high school kid to do the cover. That was like their first work.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's about there's where see where this one is. You don't want to go past.
All right.
That's the left side of the screen. This is the right side. And you also kind of got to oh well, you know, we can Jesus. Ow. Stood on spot.
Well, it's easier to see from here.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We'll just
So get over here.
I'll put
Getting some different lighting. Yeah.
yeah,
A little darker, lower light.
well, it gives
for
it a little bit better
No glare.
yeah, you don't get that glare on it.
Mm-hmm. I see what you mean.
That's what I'm talking about, exactly.
So the basic premise of these Red Room things is, well, it's like dark web, kind of like murder, porn, you know, deep web stuff that they have riddled in.
It's like EC, kind of like the old Mad. What was it?
Yeah.
Eerie and like crime stories or whatever, wasn't it? The
Murder on the dark web for fun and profit.
now you're only showing this side.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Oh,
where,
okay. Yeah, I got you.
yeah, there we go.
All right. Well, so like there's basically these people that make money off of doing these like horrible things. It's kind of like, you know, and they get money for it through like the deep web, you know.
I see.
Which is like sort of an
It's not
encrypted,
films.
like
They're
yeah,
watching
yeah,
snuff films on the like an encrypted YouTube.
Yeah.
and using
Mhm.
Bitcoin.
Mhm.
Back when everyone was angry about Bitcoin, you can like pull it up like closer if there's like
Oh, yeah.
panel you want to show.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Whoa.
they're all these like he made them into like these weird like rock stars of being killers, rock star killers, right?
Mhm.
They're all like serial killers, but they're all
and like all these different like
super villains or something.
Yeah, they have like their own like followings and stuff, like all these different characters in their different shows, you know.
All like they all have like their own like
torture shows.
Right, it's like
yeah.
it's like YouTube, but for
It's like Videodrome.
creeps.
Like, ever seen Videodrome, man?
YouTube for creeps.
It,
They all watch.
it reminds me of like Videodrome a little bit, you know. You know that movie?
Yeah, yeah.
But like
is that a Wicker Man thing?
Oh yeah, it looks
Oh,
like Wicker
yeah.
Man. Another great movie. But
this is was this the one? Look, you remember with the mouse thing?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the one that also had the mouse.
I don't
government.
actually remember this one. I don't think I have the first one. I have the second trigger warnings. This kind of is new to me. I don't actually remember seeing this.
Wait.
I mean, you've read all these, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Why would you even ask? Like, of course I've read all of them. You know, Morgue file, and he did like fan art.
Yeah, there's
in the
like
back.
fan art sections in the back.
Yeah. Horrible.
Gruesome.
Who would even do this kind of disgusting? Disgusting.
Subhuman
Filth.
trash.
Filth. I mean, whites, you know who? White supremacists. As that. that thing my friend sent me. This is one I haven't seen this one.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing the cover for this.
Yeah.
You gotta have it like over.
Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah. This is one of that I brought over.
Oh, okay. So this is one
Yeah.
of yours. Huh.
Yeah, and this is like this character's like kind of like the Crypt Keeper, but he's like you know, he's a character for the dark web thing
Right.
show.
Again, is this yours? The one with more in it? Or less?
What?
Did yours have more or less in it? Feel that one.
I think this is oh yeah, it's probably mine. Or no. I think mine has less.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh yeah, the Donna Butcher. Yeah, this is like a revenge story one.
666, the devil stuff. So he's probably playing with Satanist stuff. Again, just disgusting. You know feelings about Satanists. This guy,
that's Donna Butcher though, and that's her show where she's like got this guy on hooks and she's dipping him in acid. Pretty gruesome, vile, pure evil, right?
It says it right there. Pure evil.
He's
guilty. Guilty is what I would say. Whatever they're accusing him of, guilty. Send him to jail.
Okay, if I remember correctly, she is trying to get into the same like
the network
prison as her.
Oh,
something,
like
so she can kill her because she killed somebody.
Okay.
New? It's
Cool.
been a while since I've read it, but like
dogs,
I believe this is a very revenge story angle to it, which is I kind of like. But like, this is horrible.
That
right
is
here.
pretty horrible.
Fuck people, but leave the animals alone.
But I mean, that's the thing though, is I mean, like that is something that happens out there. It's horrible. Like that's evil.
Yeah.
There are evil people out
Yeah.
there doing this shit. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that is one thing. Like I can understand. Like I don't know. This is a true story, is what it is.
Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, but like, that's I think her maybe, but she's like older.
Right, like I remember, like she was recounting a tale or something.
Yeah, like she, and she's just in prison now, and now like she's there with her and she freaking gets vengeance on her. Like, she breaks the thing off the broom, frickin' stabs her to death, takes her eye out. The police just shoot her. And, you know, not really a happy ending exactly.
It doesn't really sound like a happy
but oh yeah, and let's look at some of the fan art. There's fan art in this one too.
Let's probably make a list. Whoever's on here in this shit, I mean,
send them to the wall.
Put them on the list.
Yeah.
Check them out because these people are fucking evil,
vile,
evil, disgusting. I mean,
wait a minute.
What's the next? What? Here, why don't you know there's a new issue? Let's look at something else. Did you know there's a new issue of Hate coming out? Peter Bagg, he's coming out with new issues of Hate. Got new issues of Hate coming out. I'm gonna do a new edition of Space Jam 2 with LeBron James. I'm gonna do a new edition of that, and a new edition of How to Draw Comics the 1963 way. So anyways, good, nice comics. These were cool. What else did you bring? Did you bring any? Let's look at the. Here, look at some spooky Spooktown. That'd be good. It's a good one.
What else did I bring? I had some Doom Patrol in my car. Like, I didn't even bring it in. Did we look at that criminal one?
The Colonel?
The
Criminal?
Yeah, we looked at that, right?
I think
Did
so.
we check
Why don't you want to look at Spooky Spooktown? Starts off with Duke, super action dog. His mouth opens, legs, head, and body can be moved for action.
That's an exciting action figure right there. What an ad.
Uncolds the canyon slide in his mighty jaw and glides to the rescue.
You know, it's like something when you flip open a comic book and it isn't even the comic book story, it's the ad. You flip it open and it's the ad. Like,
Duke's headquarters is
so
real
weird.
for Duke and you, the perfect spot to plan Duke's adventures. Duke's rescue unit with emergency light. Portable beam. Yeah, this is good stuff. Spooky Spooktown. The tough little ghost, Spooky and Silent.
Is he in the same universe as Casper, or what?
Yeah. There's like other.
I didn't know like that.
He's like one of the buddies or whatever.
I didn't know they had their own comics.
Yeah.
I mean, I assumed Casper had his own comic or something, but I didn't even know it went that deep with
Alan Moore.
What?
Alan Moore right there.
Right here. Don't be silly.
Signers are supreme. We know how to keep our mouths shut. We're the smartest people there are. This stuff is just like the best. Oh, look at her. Hoyle? What? It sounds like they're trouble. This is what I'm saying. These things are like, this is what I get. Like, Hoyle? What on earth kind of name is Hoyle? That's so weird. I don't know. Spooky, science place.
Oh yeah, we did.
Hold on.
You didn't really bring me over here to read about Spooky Spooktown, did you?
You know what? I know what I'm looking for, but now I can't even find that either. Oh, I thought I put it over here.
Anything new you've been working on in the office?
Well, just these like the things I've been doing. I showed you this cartoon video thing. I did those and writing, getting stuff to
I don't know if
research.
I've seen this. Or is this new?
Sort of, like, this is just like extra stuff I had from 1963 thing. Like, it was just kind of like extra stuff in there that I didn't use. Like, I forgot to draw the girl from 1963, Sky Solo. So I thought I'd just do like a weird one-off.
So this is a deep cut or something.
Weep, that thing in
Yeah.
who's that green guy in 1963?
Oh, the Hypernaut.
The Hypernaut. Yeah, we could.
I kind of quite like that. With the like 4D man. That's like in another dimension. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, we could look at Shadow. Did we look at the silent thing before or no?
I think we did.
We might have. Did we look at the relaunch thing before I did? The came from last Free Comic Day. That's coming up too.
They're doing oh yeah, Free Comic Day.
Yeah, there's always Free Comic Book Day.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it is coming up. When?
What is it? It's the first Saturday in May. So what is that?
Okay.
Whatever that would be. I got the 5 book I talked about in my Jack the Ripper documentary. Got my own copy because wanted to reference it for the Babies from Hell story. So I got my own copy of that. I don't know. You know, you've been working on other.
I kind of wanted to write my own Sam the River comic, like based off of the insert in the Gotham newsstand comic. Like on the newsstand, you have that comic Sam the River. I just kind of wanted to make sort of like maybe a one-shot comic origin story of like this supposed character of like that is a part human, part elemental river entity kind of thing.
Wow. You do spend a lot of time like in the river. Like that is one thing, like every summer, like you're always like, well, I was down in the river and swam and did this. I'm just like, what? Like almost very often. Right.
Well, I don't swim in the river. I go by the river. I watch the geese. I drink some of the water by the river. That like goes over the rocks that looks like clean enough. I don't drink it if it doesn't look clean.
Right.
There are times where I can like tell, that there's like some areas where it's like, no, I'm not drinking that.
I'm not drinking. That's too much.
But like
here, I'm gonna move this there. What else can we look at? Yeah, we could do I don't know. Like, what do you think we should we look at stuff or should we bring up like some kind of news or something? Like, cause that's what like I thought about doing that before, like just pulling up news items and talking about them.
I wish I brought that newspaper article. There was like this thing in the news about some libraries they did not ban the books that they were trying to ban or something.
I know.
Which that kind of goes with your whole like against censorship thing.
Yes, I know, definitely. I know what to. How do I find this? I saved it under.
I forget if it was in the Star Beacon or the News Herald or whatever. I don't think it was in the Plain Dealer.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of.
Occasionally, I scan the newsstands.
You'll see what I'm talking about. There was a. You know what? I think I put it in here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll share this thing, and I saw this, and like we forgot to do it last week on this other I wanted to share
Was this?
You can read it if
Just
you read it, yeah.
Justin, a California man arrested for allegedly eating a severed leg that he took from a pedestrian who was struck by a train. The incident happened in Wasco, California. According to police, 27-year-old Rosendo Tellez removed a leg from an Amtrak station. Tellez was eating the leg, according to a witness, and was later booked into jail for removing or mutilating human remains. The man who was struck by the train sadly died.
Yeah. That's pretty insane. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what we need to do. Is
insane story. Just find insane stories every now and
like
then.
he just took a leg from the.
Oh, there was another news article that I found.
He was eating it. He was a cannibal.
In
It's just like, yeah, I know. I know about cannibals. I know.
Yeah.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop it. I'm trying to tell you, people don't like it. They shame cannibals. They don't like them. This is the prejudice that cannibals face.
Yeah.
You know, despite the fact there are restaurants that serve human flesh.
Yeah.
But what, this guy, because he's not rich enough to go to the fancy restaurant.
I'm pretty sure there's cannibal stuff in those Red Room comics.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Well, there's literally cannibal restaurants in whatchamacallit? Cannibal
Pittsburgh.
And I think it's in California. Maybe. I don't know. This is saying it's like a hoax, maybe. But there's really people that are like, that's really a thing.
Yeah.
And you know, if there's not really a right or wrong, who's to say that that's ethically sourced cannibalism? Is
I don't know. There was this like movie I watched that was from the vantage point of a cannibal. It was pretty interesting.
Now you got to wonder though, is that what?
It's a French directed movie, and all the characters spoke French in it. But the movie was called Raw. It was pretty cool. I don't know. I liked it.
So you got to wonder, is that what maybe Pissgore there is advocating, is like rational reform for cannibalism. Like stop the stigma. Is that possible?
I don't even know if there is cannibal stuff in
it. I'm sure there is.
Yeah, there's got to be. A lot of this stuff is supposed to be just like, it's just the most gruesome, grotesque stuff. That's just the worst of humanity.
Right, right. And I mean, that is the thing too. Is like, I don't think it's what is it classified as, the splatter punk?
Yes.
I guess we got to make sure we're close to the thing. We don't want the volume to be bad, but you know what I'm saying? Like splatter punk is like a whole. That's like what the genre that like Hellraiser. Hellraiser is like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
so
Hellraiser's awesome.
Hellraiser and who else? That
Lord of Shadows, or what is that one? Is that the same kind of
Lord
thing?
of Illusions?
Lord of Illusions. Yes.
Yeah, I think all
Clive Barker's
stuff was considered splatter punk because like it didn't he wasn't afraid to like focus on whatever the gore stuff was, and like just rather than be like turn away from it in the book or whatever, he'd focus on it and I think kind of like take some of the mystery out. I don't know, but like that's what his whole thing was horror. What was what's the other one with the monsters? The city, like the underground city or whatever. There's a movie of it. Clive Barker's something or other. There's all these like weird looking monster people, like with horns and scales and shit, and it's a movie.
I don't know.
If
the only Clive Barker stuff I'm familiar with is just The Crow and Lord of Illusions.
Not The Crow. He didn't do The Crow. Sorry.
Didn't he do? He didn't.
Sam.
Okay, no, I'm mistaken.
I am sorry to our listeners that we had to experience Sam confusing a crow. These are the things that we have to exploit. We have to beat into people with these horror comics.
I don't know if I'm wrong though. Like, I don't know. I'm looking it up.
Are you thinking Brandon Lee?
Brandon Lee, maybe.
James O'Barr. James O'Barr did The Crow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I
looking up what that other.
I don't know why I got
Barker movie
confused though. Oh yeah. Oh.
And there's another writer that did comics, because like there was a bunch of Clive Barker stuff that was Marvel comics. Remember they had the Barker verse. They had like Pinhead comic and like Ecto Kid and Plasma, and the guy that wrote
I didn't wrote and directed in the Candyman series too.
Did he? Maybe.
I don't know. Candyman.
Joe Lansdale. That's the other writer I'm thinking.
The
Those
Books
splatter
of
comics.
Blood. Wait.
There's another one.
Let's see. Theatrical.
Filmworks.
Okay.
Go down to films.
Hellraiser.
There's another book. Yeah, let's do this.
Filmwork. Okay. Lord of Illusions, Nightbreed. The Hellbound Heart. Okay.
Nightbreed is what it is. The one with all the monster people in it. Yeah.
Okay.
But he was.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Tim Truman and Joe Lansdale doing that Jonah Hex comics. Back in the 90s, they did a few of those Jonah Hex things where it was Joe Lansdale. He was another splatterpunk writer. So that's what like Ed was trying to do with Red Room.
I'm gonna have to search that kind of stuff down because I can't ethically consume the current.
Well,
amidst all of these allegations against him.
Well, I mean, it's definitely this is the thing is with
and it sucks because I do like the comics. I will cherish the ones I have. I guess I'm not going to return them.
Give them. Send all your evil comics to Captain's Comics, toys, and care of Dr.Ben in Ashtabula, Ohio. They'll hold them for me at the comic book shop. Send all the comics that you don't want. They're too offensive and too, because there's other. What's that other guy? Everett. The one that did the Jeffrey Dahmer comics. Everett Hart, is that what his name is? He did comics about Jeffrey Dahmer, and then they had him on
I know that they made a comic about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I'm friends with him on Facebook. They censored him for doing all his stuff. So that's what I almost wonder if like Ed's thing, maybe he was like trying to do like an edgy like joke thing and maybe got out of hand.
I don't know. I mean, it's also possible.
Like, how are you going to be like punk rock, right? You're an outlaw, and the fucking Pittsburgh Art Gallery fucking asshole crew is putting on an art show. You're an outlaw, dude, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so that almost makes me think, what if the whole thing is like a bit, But like, who would want to do a bit to be framed as a
I don't know.
Oh, let me show
Well,
you.
I mean, maybe he's just like, almost like becoming what he's writing. Like it's possessing him.
He's turning into the Red Room evil torture porn maker with I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm looking at fucking cannibal stuff and making jokes about, but like everyone, I don't think Ed has gone through the same things I've gone through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's been doing. He worked at a call center, and like,
did he see somebody die in front of him?
Right? Did he participate in a satanic ritual murder? I don't think so. I mean, I didn't, but like, I don't think he did either.
I mean, you like you were held against your will by people that were doing a satanic ritual murder.
I don't think Ed did anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Did they hold him against his will at this call center and make him worship Satan? No. He was just there trying to sell fucking windshield wipers or whatever. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, could it have been just a bit for him? That he's like, I'm so outlaw, I got my art thing canceled. But he hasn't said nothing. He's just sitting there, not saying nothing. That's what everyone's upset about, I think. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think, even if what could he say now that would be like, make it like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could he say that people would be like, oh, all right, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? There's not a. You can just see us like floating in and out. Oh yeah, because
yeah,
so it's gonna be even worse. Yeah. So what is he gonna like? And that says to me is like, it's not like I didn't do all that. I didn't tell all those women to say all that shit about him. I don't feel guilty. I made a joke about him with the. Can we look at the thing? Maybe that's what we should do. Is look at the the initial joke thing I did about him on my just so if like people are watching this, they're not having to go and look for other shit and this and that. And okay, what did I do? It was yes. Okay, so now I gotta share that. Bear with me just a second, folks. Share the screen. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I initially did just as a joke from the why not pull this thing. Well, just hold them right there. It'll be fine.
Eli Schwab, cartoonist kayfabe ringside seats, whoever. I'm putting it out into the universe right now that I want to see the great Death of Superman comic, and it could have Doomsday, fine, but I want to see the great Death of Superman comic. It could be at the hand of like many people, whatever, but you knock our socks off with that, it's going to get its own video, just like Ryan Alves.
And I actually think that Death of Wrestling mask.
Somebody mentioned in the chat, man, kayfabe Death of Superman. So there's a book that's produced.
I have a copy.
And I don't.
It should be here. I would guess it's in our P.O. box. They were probably mailed at the same time because there was a note in mine that said it was also coming to the P.O. box.
Okay, man.
So I bet we have it and just haven't opened it, the official.
So that should be a video sooner than later, man. It's an anthology. If from what I saw is correct, saw a lot of names.
Yeah.
Guys like Barry Tan, people we showed off on the channel before, making the ultimate Death of Superman comic.
Yeah. We've talked a lot about room to make that comic a little more memorable.
Yeah.
So let's see what they did.
Totally. So we are in a talkative state. We pinned a link to the kayfabe Patreon.
So that's. I'm saying that he'd like to see the ultimate cartoonist kayfabe ringside seats version of the Death of Superman, right? That's him saying that.
Good blast of new King kayfabers this past
fan group.
Manny says all you have to do is look up the great comic.
He'd like his. You don't have to go back on. You know, so he'd like his fan group to make that. Wait, and why did? Oh, so that was, and then that was Jim saying that he had it, and then they're going to look at it, right? They got it. Okay, we'll have to look at that. So then this next bit is him on the Word Balloon podcast by industry and talk radio legend Johnny Sunchips, right? Interviewed many famous cartoonists, many athletes, movie stars.
Wrong. Manny says all you have to do is look up the great comics coming out of the Cartoonist Kayfabe Ringside Seats group. Tell me about this. Have you got a community of new creators or something, or what's going on?
Like we have nothing to do with that. I don't know what that is.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, that's some unauthorized stuff.
I see, and I understand.
You know what IDW means? I don't work. Like that's what they say. They're like,
Wow.
IDW means I don't work.
I don't work.
I'm gonna take you.
So, you know, that's probably them calling now. Not here. We're not here. But anyways, he's on the podcast. They ask him about his fan group. Hey, you got a fan group? And he's like, no, I ain't got no fan group. I don't know nothing about no fans. Fuck all of them. Ain't got no fans here. No
Yeah,
fan
it
groups.
does seem weird that they seemed like aware of the project and everything, like that all these people were doing, and then they just kind of like all of a sudden like don't seem to want anything to do with any of it.
They have a copy of it.
You know, yeah.
And not that like I'm upset that like they didn't want to review it or they didn't review it. Maybe now that maybe it's a blessing for the book. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't actually make a page in the book. I was the person who put it all, organized it, set the group together, the files, led us in a number of prayers. You know, it was, as you know, I am a
doctor of divinity.
I have all the powers of a priest, minister, rabbi, shaman, whatever you got. I've got all those powers.
Yeah.
So I led the group in prayer.
Cool.
Led the group in prayer many times as we worked on killing Superman, the death of Superman. Wow. I mean, if people needed somewhere to be able to put those feelings.
So
imagine I asked Sam, I want you to kill Superman. Take a page. I want you to draw Superman being killed by Doomsday. Just destroy the death. Imagine the weight you take on your shoulders. There's no reward in it for you.
No,
you're just
certainly not
tributing the last son of Krypton. What do you, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I served as. It was like a spiritual rock leader for the Death of Superman crew. And so that's why I felt bad for that. My crew, they did share some of the different people's arts too. It was so weird. It was so weird.
I'm gonna take you serious. But I really want you to ask yourself, did I fail you as a creator?
Match this week when DC Comics killed off the Man of Steel in a bout with an underworld villain. As that seems like